I was sent this fog machine to give my honest opinion about the product. So let's go ahead and open it up, check it out, so I can do that. All right, so here is the machine out of the box. Shows you the level of liquid that's in it. This is your switches and your plugs. It comes with a manual on how to use this, a remote, the power cord, and then an additional bracket if you need to mount this with 2 thumb bolts that, as you can see here, you'd be able to screw them into the side of the fogger. Now this smoke machine, fog machine, whatever you want to call it, has, let's see, this is where you put in the liquid. It does not come with any fogging liquid. We did purchase some fogging liquid to use with this. So here's where you would put the fogging liquid in. Then the unit's going to draw the fogging unit into the fogger as it's needed. Here's some shots of this one. It says fogger 1200 watt. It's got LED lights on it. It has like a light show capability. And there is the nozzle where the fog's going to come out of. These are all sides of the fogger. And here's even the bottom. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go through the manual, make sure that I understand exactly how to use this, and then we're going to put some fogging fluid in it and check it out. All right, so here is the machine. We put some fog juice in it. I didn't fill it up on purpose so that way you can kind of see how the indicator shows you how much liquid's in there. So right now there's a little less than half, a little more than a third, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this on so we can start getting it warming up. See what the fogging is going to do. All right, so now the light is illuminated here, and the instruction says once the light's illuminated, then you can use your remote to start operating the fog machine. One thing to note is the remote is actually sent with a plastic insert to keep the battery from running dead. So we need to pull this plastic insert out, and then we can start operating the fog machine. So we're going to go ahead and try this out. Let's see what it does with the fog. Wow, that is a nice amount of fog coming out of this thing. That's crazy. And of course this is during the daylight. Looks like my neighbors are going to think something's on fire back here. That's pretty cool. So it's going to heat up again and keep refreshing. But there's the first set of fog. So it just keeps going on and off, sending out the fog. Of course, I've got this in an area where the wind is blowing, so the fog is not sticking around like it should. You would want to use a fog machine in an area that's protected from the wind or doesn't have a lot of wind in that area, so it can just kind of hang out around where you're doing it. But right now I've got it on this table and the wind's blowing because I just wanted to be able to see the fog. So that's what it looks like, kicking out the fog. And again, quite a bit of fog coming out of this machine. It has lights on it that we can do. Let's see, there's red lights, green lights, blue lights. Very cool stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and try this out at night and see what it looks like when it's darker. All right, so this is the lights on without any of the fog going. This is just against our garage door, and this is in the driveway. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like with some fog. So the fog is filling out well. Now, the fog itself can be different based upon the different kind of fog fluid you buy. So the fluid that I purchased wasn't a really high density fluid. It was more of a medium density. They have different densities of fluid that do really, really thick fog, some thinner fog. Just, you know, basically that's determined by the fluid that you put in there. And then of course how well it's going to hang out too. So there's fog that will hold, you know, real low, and then there's this fog that just kind of dissipates. So this wasn't real expensive fog fluid that I bought for this, and we do have still a breeze going through here. My fog gets thinned out and blown away pretty easy. So there's a lot of different features that you can use with this. It's a pretty neat fog machine. Definitely think that if you're looking for a nice economical fog machine, this is a good candidate. Again, make sure you buy the right type of fog fluid for the application you're using this for. I hope this review was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. If you're watching the video and you haven't subscribed yet, if you would do that, that really helps us out. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Y'all take care.